Alright guys, so here's another video of how I added lights to the Razor MX650. This is the modded one that I've got a few videos on about. I took the seat off so I can add the lights to it. If you had watched my adding lights video, you could see this is one of the options that I was reviewing and letting you guys know about. And I kind of like this light. It's nice because it comes with the mounting hardware that lets you just bolt it right to the tube, the handlebar tube. So if you see right here, there's it's just a couple screws and then a couple other screws going into this, so it clamps it down, and you can adjust it up, down. This actually bends fairly easy, so you can kind of tilt it down more if it's too straight ahead. So if you look at that, it's pretty nice. And this is the switch that comes with it, so I went ahead and used that. It's an easy switch, just an on-off switch here, and so just a few screws to mount that, 2 screws to mount this, and then you run the wire. I just, might as well ran the wire along with all the other wires that are already going in here. So you got the wire coming off of the light and the wire coming off the switch. They go right into the hole, and then they come out down here, and then you've got one wire. The positive coming off your battery goes straight to the switch, and then coming out of the switch, I like to use the LED wires like this. You can see that in some of my other videos, but that way I've got 4 power coming off of the switch, one for the headlights, one for the tail lights, and then I'm going to add a couple of strands of LEDs. And so then the black, I do the same thing with the black. So I get 4 leads coming straight off of the black of the battery. So I've got my 4 leads for negative, 4 leads from positive coming from the switch. And I've just zip tied all underneath the seat and everything. And then this is the wire that goes back to the little LEDs on the back. So this just comes with the sticky tape. You could stick right on the very back of your bike. I'll probably use Velcro, or maybe even a zip tie or something, just to make sure it doesn't move when we're off-roading in particular. And so it's pretty easy setup. The negative and positive, this positive and the negative that has that in it, goes into this box and comes out with the other one. So I've got this that I can plug in any size 3-cell pack of lithiums. I can use a little small one if I'm just going to be out for a little while, or I can use like my 5,000, that's what I usually use, and it'll go for hours. If I'm not using it, I just tuck that back in and don't even worry about the lights. If I am using it, I add that 1 extra battery. There's plenty of room in my battery box. And then of course this is the lead for my main power that 48 volts, 4 of those batteries gang together, and I'm good to go. So that's pretty simple inclusion. It's nice and neat, and when the seat's on it, you don't even know it's really been added. And these lights weigh next to nothing. This one is one of the plastic ones, so it doesn't have the metal housing and everything. So, it's good or bad. It's really light, so you don't even know. It doesn't affect your steering. And of course, this is about as small as you can get, just a little strip of 6 LEDs. And that's how I do.